Hey guys, this is What If. This has been like quite a bit after the Darlington Xfinity race was over, and very seldomly do I make these kind of videos where I really just get really pissed off. And I thought this was pretty justified. And you know how much I love Alan Quickie. You know how much I love the underdog story and a driver trying to make a name for himself or give it an opportunity. That's why I love Dale Earnhardt despite the controversy, because he was that kind of driver, and it was something to be, something to look up to as far as having that big dream or big opportunity. That's the story that we had, in a way, with Ross Chastain being in the Chip Ganassi 42 car for the Xfinity race at Darlington. When the announcement was made that he was given 3 races for that team this season, I believe. So, a huge opportunity. Mind you, this is Ross Chastain, a person who has put that number 4 Flex Seal car in this season to, 6 top 10s and 1 top 5? Pretty good stuff, all things considered, for this season. And in years prior, he's made some very good runs in a car that's been trashed. That probably shouldn't even be nowhere near the top 15 even a lot of the times. He's done that. Him and Ryan Sieg have done way better as far as car performance than what they maybe honestly should, but they've delivered. And also, mind you, this is Chastain's not even his full year in the Cup side of things. And he's in the bottom of the barrel equipment with Premium Motorsports. And I remember him running some races in 2017 as well. But even before this incident, I always kind of took a lot of attention to him, because he was always a driver that kind of seemed to make the best out of the absolute worst equipment, to make it to the end, know the limits of the car, and that stuff alone I really liked and appreciated from Ross Chastain. So when I heard he was given this opportunity, and I heard that he got the pole for the Xfinity race at Darlington, and not only that, he won the first 2 stages of the race. He was pretty much showing that if you give him a chance, he will deliver. Absolutely. Those 2 stages in the race alone, he did more than what Austin Cindric did. A pay-to-play driver whose daddy is known really well with Penske, or basically one of the owners or top guys. Tim Cindric is for Penske. Austin does next to nothing in the car, and is in the near top of the line equipment for Xfinity standards. And here is Ross Chastain given the same sort of chance, and he delivers more in one race than Cindric's done the entire fucking season. And that's a whole other tangent about pay-to-play drivers and shit, because it's a problem. It's annoying. It's a bad problem. But that's just an example. Chastain delivered to such a degree. And we're about maybe 35 laps to go in the race. There's been a pretty intense battle between Chastain, Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick. And it was good shit. Even if Chastain did not win that race, if he got top 3, I think people would have at least, people would see that he can deliver. He is a competent, capable driver. So, what went wrong to make this video? Well, big boy, egotistical son of a bitch, Kevin Harvick, makes a very dumb move and goes down low, really down low, to try to make the pass on Chastain. They make contact, they collide. Okay. I may not like Harvick all too much, but that was kind of a very aggressive racing deal, a very boneheaded level kind of move, with it being like 30 some odd laps to go. You don't really do that kind of level of move, but knowing Kevin Harvick, I guarantee his little ego was a little bit shattered, because a random nobody in his eyes had the opportunity and was outrunning him. Maybe not by a lot, but just enough. Just bugged him just enough. And I know this is all like irresponsible speculation, but that's probably what Kevin Harvick's mindset was, because he's a sad, pathetic fucking person. So That's what I have to kind of narrow this kind of opinion down to. So they make contact, they collide, and what Ross Chastain did was probably the most irresponsible thing, but the greatest thing at the same time. After that incident, Ross Chastain just dumps Harvick. He just turns his shit, and I was so like, yes. In some cases, like, I would totally be like, that's not needed. That was just hard racing, despite the move. But in Chastain's case, I knowing the context, it's like, I agree. Chastain, I agree. Harvick just fucked you over, and you do what you had to do. He just spun him. No cars collided him, so it wasn't anything too major. And because of that wreck, Chastain's race was done. And another Cup Leech won at Darlington. How many years in a row has it been? I don't know. I think since 2016 when Sadler won, but yeah, another Cup Leech won to add to the resume of Cup Leeches that have won in the top series, or in the Xfinity series. Since 2006, when, would you guess, Mr. Big Ego Fuckhead himself, Kevin Harvick, when he ran the full season in 2006, won the title by 800 some odd fucking points. Proving nothing, by the way, by being in that series. A series he doesn't even belong in. He has no business being in it, even as far back as, 2002? Basically his entire fucking career. Well, actually, he did like 4 races, some odd, 99, ran the full season in 2000. Was supposed to ran it full season in 2001 and then go to Cup in 2002, but Earnhardt passed, died, and so Harvick had to take over the car and stuff. So you know what, I can forgive 2001 because it was just a set of just really wild circumstances. But 2002 onwards, he's done more than 4 races. 2003 on up, he's done more than, I think, 10. Racing Reference, I'm sure, has the facts, and that's what I was looking up yesterday, because I think somebody left a comment saying, Harvick barely runs races at all in Xfinity. I'm like, is that true? And like every year except for like 99. 99, literally. From 2000 on up, he's run more than 3 races, so. Again, even if he ran like fucking 5, 6, 7 that he's doing like now, that's still too much. So, yeah. Again, well, that's the issue that happened. So not only that, Mr. Big Boy Kevin Harvick has his interview, and he Kevin Harvick the interview up like I expected to. Nothing more, nothing less. Just like how I expected it. And I was so livid that I had to literally sit on this and just kind of just wait for time to kind of go by so I can actually articulate and kind of break down what he said and why it pisses me off so much. Because pretty much what he said in his interview was trashing Chastain, saying that he's an inexperienced driver with a top ride equipment, and another thing he said, because Harvick, I'm not fucking stupid. I mean, I am stupid, but I'm not that stupid. He says this, that pretty much tells other, future car owners that you should not give this guy an opportunity because look what happened and this sort of stuff like that. I'm paraphrasing, but basically, let me look this up here real quick. I really want to really listen to this interview and just break it down, because he's just such a sad fucking person. So sad. I just gotta know exactly what he said. It's 26 seconds. Let me listen to it. Okay, Harvick says he tried to stay as low as he could, but he rode on his dirt. Harvick, you are literally on the transition banking at Darlington. Mind you, Darlington is a track, mind you, by the way, where you could barely go 2x2, let alone, 1 wide. And Harvick really, really tries to get by him. So what is he talking about there? 3 seconds in, I don't even know what he's trying to convey. that he's riding on his door. You made the fucking move. The move to be in that position. Chesty was already on the outside, and Harvick just sends it in there. What? That's the reason why he will not be able to drive one of those top-level cars. So yeah, I'm not stupid, Harvick. I'm not stupid. Yeah, basically. Basic fuckily. Basically saying to anybody that gives him an opportunity again, do not do it because he's just gonna be just trash. So, fuck you, Harvick. Genuinely. I mean, I already hated you before. I don't want this to be like, oh, this is like a newfound hate for Kevin Harvick. No, I fucking absolutely despised him since 2015 when he turned the fucking field at Talladega. People think I would forget about that. I even forgot about Clint Bowyer's incident. But this, no, I did not forget. Because it was so blatant and so obvious and just disgusting. And he made it to the next round. He wrecked the field to make it to the next round pretty fucking much. And it's disgusting. It's immoral. Something I do not stand for. And again, I don't even know why he was even in the position he was to begin with, because he wasn't even keeping up with his race pace speed, because he did have a car sort of issue and he just couldn't even keep up. So I don't even know why he was in the position he was to begin with, because you're supposed to be, if you're doing the pace laps and shit, you're supposed to keep up, with the field and stuff. You're not, if you can't, then you're going to be falling back to whatever position your car just can't handle. That's why when you run out of fuel, and if you get what I mean. But so that was disgusting in and of itself. And you know what's really tragic about the whole thing is that I was once a Kevin Harvick fan. 2014, he won the championship. I was so fucking happy. And you know what? In 2014, when I went to, I think, Watkins Glen or Pocono, I don't know, I did a second, no, it was Watkins Glen. I bought myself a Harvick hat. I bought myself a fucking Kevin Harvick t-shirt. I bought that. Because I liked him to some degree. But this weekend, and the 2015 incident, and there was another incident in Chicagoland, 2015, where him and Jimmy had an incident together or something, and then we see that that one little bit they were showing in the race where Jimmy and Harvick were about to talk and stuff, and Harvick just fucking punches him right in the chest. You're a fucking piece of shit, Harvick. I have nothing really too much to really hate on Jimmy, but Jimmy's kind of like a class act sort of guy, and just to kind of walk up on him and just kind of try to, bully him, try to be this little fucking, wimpy child intimidator because you got into his shoes before your time, and you think you had to live up to those expectations. Well, I'll tell you, Harvick, I'll tell you this. You never lived up to those expectations. When you took over that car, it took a fucking nosedive. And you know what? You tried. You tried your best to be on that same level as Earnhardt, but you fucking failed. And it's just how it's going to be, Harvick. You got in that ride, and you did not live up to expectations. I know that sounds contradictory because people say Dale Jr. didn't live up to expectations, but this will hurt Harvick by me saying it, even though it really doesn't matter because he's not going to see this video. I'm just a pleb, but you're just a sad little man. 40 years old, and racing in a series you don't belong in. Getting all salty. How about you race in the series where you really should be in? Because without a doubt, Harvick, you're talented. Oh, Hall of Fame worthy. Without question. I won't debate that. But to race in this lower series, to put yourself in a position where something like this could happen, and then get upset. Stay in your own fucking kitchen, Harvick. Don't go to someone else's. And you know what? Because of these incidences, I don't even know why I kept this around for so long. But you know what? I think it's time to properly, give it a burial. Give it not really a burial, but we're gonna put it where it fucking belongs here. So I'm just gonna move my camera to the whatever direction it is on here. I don't know. We're gonna move that just a bit. Do you see that? You see that there? That's my trash. So what's gonna happen here? Well, first we're gonna do a little slam dunk into the garbage bin for this fucking piece of shit fucking shirt. And we're gonna take this hat, and I like hats, I'm a hat guy, but we're gonna take this hat and we're gonna shove it in the fucking garbage where it fucking belongs and close it. Fucking put a goddamn bow on it. And that's what I genuinely feel about you, Harvick. And I'm not a person to just throw shit away. Did you see in the background? I had a fucking, a chicken fry box. That holds more value than Harvick does. I don't even know why I had that. But at a time, I just thought, I liked him. I don't understand it now. But Harvick, let me tell you this. You can win as many races as you want. But your insecurities, your childlike mentality of just trying to bully people. Now, Earnhardt, when he was the Intimidator and did have that sort of persona, at the very least, at the end of the day, Earnhardt would be kind of, a guy you would want to be around. And also, he's a person to aspire to be as far as a blue-collar guy. Wanting and having the opportunity to be something. Earnhardt did that. He gave everything he had. That is all he ever knew was racing. He dropped out of fucking school for it. Absolutely insane, but that was how driven he was. And he made it. Something that is inspiring to me and probably to a lot of people. Because he was that just everyday man sort of kind of guy. The blue collar guy, something that he could work on the farm on Monday and win the race on Sunday. And I said that backwards, but you get it. Earnhardt had that sort of charm. Harvick, you don't. And Earnhardt ran Xfinity races too, so that was still a problem. That was still a problem. Oh, Bristol '99. Oh, I mean, I disagree with that full-heartedly. But I'm willing to. But the pros outweigh the cons in this sense. Earnhardt freaking made fun of Mark Martin's alcoholism. And that's disgusting. I don't even understand why. So there are things to correlate Harvick and Earnhardt. But at the end of the day, Earnhardt has that sort of story. At the end of the day, a similar Ross Chastain-like story. In some way. Harvick has none of that. You were gifted as far as a truck, cup, and Xfinity rides. Top tier equipment right out of the gate. As soon as you went to, Nationwide, Busch, you got RCR. You only won 3 races. Three races in your own equipment, Harvick, in 2010. 3 races in your own equipment, Harvick. I'm fucking proud of you because that's more than Kyle Busch did in his own equipment. So I will give you that. But everything else. Truck ride. Actually, probably truck rides. He won a couple in his own equipment. But Cup. Oh, you were given near top stuff right out of the gate too. And you were gonna do it anyways, regardless if Earnhardt lived or died. You would have had I don't know what car. Many people thought it could have been the 31 or something else, but he was gonna have a full-time ride in 2002 anyways. So, Harvick, you do not understand what it's like to even be in a premium motorsports ride. A garbage team. No disrespect to the team, but that's just their performance, all things considered. So no disrespect to them, because I get it. But this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and Harvick just fucking ruined it. Just fucked it over. And not only that, but he said that he doesn't deserve those opportunities again. Harvick, you're a genuine piece of shit. A genuine piece of shit. And what else is there to say? You can win the race, Harvick. Just like Kyle Busch. You can win as many races as you want, but at the end of the day, you're just a sad, pathetic child. 40 years old and an absolute child. That is all I have to say. That's all I gotta say. So many just douche level things. What else do I have to say? I'm done. I hope you get the point. This whole thing is just absolutely disgusting and another issue with the Xfinity series yet again. Harvick, you know, if you can't take the heat, even in Xfinity, stay in your own fucking little zone, Harvick. If you want to race in a different series, go with fucking IndyCar. Go somewhere else, an entirely different thing in racing. Don't go into these lower series and kick the field's ass and think you're worth fucking something. Just like Kyle Busch, etc., etc. Because that doesn't accomplish anything. It doesn't. That's like, how many comparisons do I need to make? How many? It's like a Pro Bowler going into amateur league night and winning, and then everybody's supposed to be like, oh wow, that's impressive. It's like, no shit, you're top of the line. It's to be expected. Harvick, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm done. I don't even think I was that mad. I was just like internally fucking pissed off, and I think punching the shit in the garbage made me feel a fuckload a lot better. Oh, and you think that's a skit or think something like, oh, that's fake and he's just gonna take it out? No. I'm not fucking. If I was, I would let you know. I would let you know, but I'm not. I don't know. It's staying in there. Do you want me to like take it outside with you? I'll take it outside if you want. I guess. I mean, I basically gotta, change the garbage anyways. So, what's the harm in that? I might as well. I gotta do it in one edit because people didn't think I'll be fucking editing this shit or photoshopping it. So, here we go, folks. Here we fucking go. Alright, I only got like 6 minutes left on this camera, so I gotta make this kind of quick before it maxes out, and then I'll get kind of like accused of being like cheating. And also, mind you, this is stuff I wasn't even wearing for years now, so this isn't like a sad departure. No, it's not even a funeral. Like, if this was like a legit funeral, I'll be like walking in with like a freaking clown outfit on. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go together. We're gonna go together.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, cutie cootie. What you doing?
I'm just throwing away some Kevin Harvick stuff.
Oh, Harvick.
Yeah, he wrecked a up and coming driver, and then said he didn't deserve to be in a ride. So I thought, fuck
Just
you.
set it on the floor because there's no room in there. I don't know.
Oh, not in this one either?
No.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't like Kevin Harvick either now because of how he pushed my Jimmy.
I know, right?
That time. Going like this.
No, he went like this.
Yeah, he's cocky. Told you, I don't know what happened to him, but I haven't liked him ever since then. So he can rot in hell.
Well, he just kind of ruined the guy's opportunity to be in a top-level ride in the Busch Series, so...
Well, see, he's hard up and desperate because he hasn't had a win in who knows how long.
He's won so many this year, Mom.
He has?
Yeah, he's got 7 wins.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I haven't watched the race.
It's just, he was just racing in a lower series that he didn't need to be in, and something happened, and he just got upset. So it hurt his little ego. So I was making a video, and, here I am, and I was going to throw it away, but I was going to put it in the garbage, but it was full, so...
When I'm on the yakking,
No, that's okay.
I didn't know you were filming.
No, it's okay. Your feet look nice.
My feet?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Non-tan.
Fill it up with water. Give it back.
And the, alright. I don't care.
Oh, you don't have to. I told Mommy to.
Yeah, see, he just treats him like a servant.
Go fill it with water and bring it back
Follow
out.
him like a dog.
Alright.
Put a move on it.
This is a good day, folks. I didn't even know they're outside, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Now it's just turning into a vlog. Like, why not? 2 minutes left in this camera, by the way. By the way, did I say that I don't like Harvick? Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay. So, yeah, just filling this up, I guess. 2 minutes left in this camera, by the way. I'm kind of shocked, honestly. I know the audio is probably really bad here because it's probably not looking too good, but yeah. I think this is about to fill up. It's gonna fill up. It's gonna fill up. Oh, it did. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's okay. Shh. Okay, we're fine. That's very full. Holy shit. Luckily, this is my right hand and not my bowling hand. Ugh. Hey, Bailey. Oh, I filled it up.
It's too hot out here. Sounds still.
I'm gonna carry water with me because if my truck falls out, I'm gonna stop putting water in it.
Okay.
Getting us some water. I had back brakes. Poor Brian will help. His car just running the start. I was telling Nicole because April said it was Brian's car. Still wrong. She's like, Mom, I can't get your driver.
That's the end of the video, guys. I'm gonna end this. That was a good video. I think it was pretty good. I'll see you all later. Look at it. Oh, look at it. I'm gonna get going. Have a good day, everyone.